Ball star cut by the Ravens tonight.
That she should be lucky to have slept with someone like Ben Roethlisberger.
Obtained an even longer version of the Ray Rice video.
Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger of sexual assault says she'll drop her civil lawsuit.
With each passing year, there is an increasing focus on the issue of domestic violence within the NFL. Highlighted issues include a rash of actual domestic violence as well as uneven punishments doled out for these incidences. We'll focus on two players who were accused of assault in the different ways they were viewed and punished by the media, the NFL, their fans, and the public. We're concentrating on the similarities in allegations, yet differences in outcomes of the Ben Roethlisberger and Ray Rice scandals. The race of these players, as well as the depiction of their assaults and imagery in the media, was a key determining factor in the outcomes of their career. Before Ben Roethlisberger's multiple sexual assault allegations, he was viewed like any other NFL quarterback, as a godlike embodiment of everything a man should be. Brandon and Messner noted that media have a tendency to focus on the physical prowess of black athletes compared to framing the white athletes who are portrayed as leaders with superior mental ability. These white players are intelligent leaders of the team, so how could they be guilty of something such as assault? From July 2009 to March 2010, Ben Roethlisberger was twice accused of rape. When the first accusation came in, it was kept fairly quiet. However, when the second allegation was made public, action had to be taken. So what was the punishment for not one but two rape allegations? A 6-game suspension. Our question is, would the NFL have been as lax about the allegations if Roethlisberger wasn't a white man in the highlight of his career? Because of his status and color, Ben walked away from his two rape allegations with a slap on the wrist. Now let's see what happens when an NFL player isn't blessed with the immunity that comes with white skin. Ray Rice was a star running back for the Baltimore Ravens. In February 2014, Rice and his fiancée, Janae Palmer, were arrested on assault charges in Atlantic City. Over the course of the next 3 months, Ravens officials defended Rice in the press, assuring NFL fans that it was a minor incident and would blow over. Rice and Palmer, who had recently become his wife, held a press conference apologizing for their roles in the incident, and Rice was suspended a mere 2 games by Commissioner Goodell. What Goodell could not have predicted was how much backlash he and the NFL would receive over their handling of this incident. Shortly after handing down the 2-game suspension, Goodell admitted that he didn't get it right on Rice, and the league's domestic violence policy needed to be clarified and standardized. He altered it to create a minimum 6-game suspension for first infractions and a lifetime ban for second offenses. And then TMZ stepped in. On September 8, 2014, TMZ released a video of the night of the incident between Rice and Palmer. For the first time, the public saw Rice punch his fiancée unconscious, stand over her limp body, seemingly undisturbed, and then violently drag her out of the elevator. Public reaction was swift and angry. Rice was immediately released by the Ravens and banned indefinitely by the NFL, although that suspension was ultimately appealed. So where are these two athletes today? Roethlisberger and most of the football world carry on like nothing happened. He served his 6-game suspension and moved on. Last season, he led the Steelers to win the AFC North Division in an 11-5 record into the playoffs, losing in the AFC Championship to the eventual Super Bowl champions, the New England Patriots. Ray Rice, however, is in a completely different story. No NFL team has expressed public interest in him since 2014, although he contends his comeback is just around the corner. The difference between these two stories and their end results were shaped in large part by 2 significant factors: the images themselves and the race of the players. Without any images to back up the stories of the women accusing Roethlisberger of sexual assault, NFL fans were happy to dismiss the allegations. For Rice, he received similar treatment until the video of the night in question leaked on TMZ. Suddenly, faced with the image of such extreme violence, fans and the NFL officials could no longer stand by him and had to take immediate action. Not only were they confronted by violent imagery, but imagery of a black man committing violence. This video violates the unspoken agreement that black men will only be violent on the field and not off. As John Fiske argues, the black male body is out of control, whether on the streets of Los Angeles or in the bedrooms of the suburbs, incarcerates the white fear that has sharpened this sense of difference might cause the body of black America to break out of control and erupt. The intersection of visual evidence and the issues of race in the NFL led to vastly different treatment of these two players, the happy continuum of one career and the end of another. So what needs to change? Goodell and the NFL have already taken a step in the right direction by standardizing the punishment for domestic violence incidents. They need to continue this process in a transparent manner in order to remove the perception or reality of racism and visual evidence impacting the eventual punishment. In his book on the Tiger Woods scandal, Orem Sarn wrote that sports hold a mirror to society, no matter whether we like to see it or not. It is our responsibility to examine that mirror and attempt to view it with consistency regardless of race.